Very well. Let's bring in our panel. Matt Schlapp, contributor with The Hill, Amy Walter, national editor for the Cook Political Report, and Tom Bevan, Real Clear Politics co-founder and publisher. Tom, it is something to see, and it's obviously all carried live, and they're kind of ironing out the differences, and frankly, the president is pushing back on some Republicans.
I think the Republicans in the room, and certainly Republicans around the country, were a bit shocked to see and hear what the president was suggesting. While there is some appetite for some of these measures, when the president was saying, look, let's just get the guns first and we'll do the due process later, I think that alarmed some of his supporters and certainly some of the Republicans around the country.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he was talking about somebody with mental health issues, get the guns first and then talk, but still, constitutional issues.
Yeah, I mean, if you're following this on Twitter, I mean, it blew up over this because that's sort of a red line in the sand for Second Amendment supporters.
Here is a moment, let me play this, between Senator Pat Toomey and the president, where they're talking about the Toomey Manchin bill that did not get through Congress, now possibly going to lead the way on Capitol Hill.
Joe and Pat, in your bill, what are you doing about the 18 to 21?
We don't change that.
Okay, are you going to leave that? I'm going to give it a lot of consideration, and I'm the one bringing it up, and a lot of people don't even want to bring it up because they're afraid to bring it up.
We didn't address it, Mr. President. Look, I think
you know why? Because you're afraid of the NRA, right?
I mean, he said that like 4 times. You're afraid of the NRA.
Multiple times. You know what? I think a lot of people, when the president was first elected and was inaugurated, thought that this was going to happen actually more often, right? That a candidate who sold himself as this negotiator, a guy who's going to do politics differently, that he was going to create these new and different kind of alliances, that this isn't actually surprising, I think, for people outside of Washington, because that's the Donald Trump that they saw as candidate. And I think it's actually a good thing for him to do as president, because it puts it back on the issue here of a president who's not a traditional politician, who's going to talk like a regular person. Now, that exchange that he had, though, on "you're afraid of the NRA," is also fascinating, because this is something that the president has done to and with his own party pretty consistently since he's been president, which is, you guys are over here, you do your things the way Republicans always do them. I'm my own category. I'm not really like you guys. I didn't get bought and paid for by anybody. I didn't come from your world. So you guys go figure out your stuff. I'm going to stay right here. It helps him with his brand and who he is. It doesn't really help congressional Republicans, who right now, there are plenty of Republicans voters out there who say, gosh, I don't like those guys because they're not doing enough to do what the president's asking.
So, Matt, you know, we saw this with the immigration cabinet meeting, and there was a lot of the same kind of exchanges, and the president during that time said, you know what, you guys do it and I'll take the heat. Well, it didn't come to pass. You know, they didn't get to the point where they could get it across the finish line. Here he's saying again and again, don't worry about the NRA. I've got your back. They're good people. I'll take care of that. Just do what you're going to do. Is that going to happen?
We just rolled out a CPAC. 75% of the people that come to CPAC, this is the base of the party, said that congressional Republicans should do more to support Trump's agenda. So the base of the party, they're really with Trump, even on the immigration question.
But on the NRA question?
But I'm just saying, when he proposes these things, you'd be surprised. There's very good will with conservatives. Now, I do agree with you that on the NRA question, that I think it's okay for Republicans to consider everything that's on the table. And I think you do have to fix this due process. Due process has to be there from the beginning to the end. But let me tell you, schools and hardening schools, that's something the American people want, including conservatives. And how about mental?
Get me to raising the age. Because he said it like 4 times in this meeting.
Raising the age is the toughest because of this reason, because I have 5 daughters, and if one of them is under the age of 21 and someone's stalking them and they don't live right next to me in my gun cabinet, then I'm worried about that situation. And I think he's got to make the case that that young woman can't protect herself. That's a tough case to make.
On the flip side, privacy concerns. And, you know, he's talking about the background checks and where this is going to go. There's a lot of, you know, potential landmines here, but this president seems to be suggesting that he's going to take the ball.
Well, look, to Matt's point, he's got goodwill with the base on some of these issues and on some aspects of the gun issue. And the question is, what is he going to, how far is he going to go, and how much and how strong is he going to lead on this issue? Because, look, we're in the middle of primary season for Republicans and Democrats. It's an election year. It's not the best time, I think, for any sort of compromise to be had on the gun issue. So it will depend on how much Trump is willing to push on this issue and lead.
One word answer. They get something done on Capitol Hill?
On guns? Not anytime soon.
I would look to the states.
Background checks, yes.
What happened to